Folks, want to talk with you quickly about a good example of peer review. But first I want to apologize for taking a while to get this out. I intended to have it up earlier. I got sick as a dog over the weekend, and this is my first day back in the office, so I apologize for that. But today's topic is to discuss peer review. Now, I want to emphasize that peer review is professional behavior. I think I have mentioned that I am both a working technical writer as well as teaching technical writing, and this is the kind of stuff I do all the time. I will write, I'll create a document, I will share it with one supervisor, maybe somebody else in a different department, get some feedback, make suggestions, and I don't have a lot of ego in the hunt in the sense that I'm pulling the material together. I do my best based on the understanding that I've got. They have different ideas, different perspectives. They might know that a client or somebody would need a particular set of information or would need a term explained that I don't know. And so this is just the work that we do. And not a lot of ego involved. It's just very necessary. So I just wanted to mention that just a little bit. Now, let's go ahead and get into our Blackboard, our course shell for our Blackboard. We're going to pause just a moment. So here we are in Blackboard. We're getting into week 2. So we're going to click on that. And then peer review is due on Tuesday. So we're going to click here and we're going to get into peer reviews. Now we're going to look at the peer review done on an essay by Amanda King, and it was done by Cynthia. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to open up Amanda's memo so you can see it. Let Word fire up. I'm not going to read this thing out loud to you. You have it right here, and you can also get into the discussion forum and look at it. But here is Amanda's essay. Now it's pretty good. It's a pretty good memo. But if you look at it, you'll see that Cynthia made some suggestions that are evaluative. These are ways to make it better. These are something that I like. So let's look at this. Again, if you look at this, Amanda, I reviewed your rough draft and I had a few suggestions I think you might find useful. Spacing, although it's not necessary, I would encourage you to put some space in between each of the sections of your memo. And then if you look at it, you say, yeah. Remember, we're about creating user-friendly documents that are easy to read. If there was a little bit of space between these, it would be easier. A little bit easier for your eye to follow. So that's a good suggestion. So let's look at the next suggestion here. I like the idea of highlighting in bold the date and time of the meeting, but I had the question, why didn't you highlight the place? And if you look at this, makes perfect suggestion. She's highlighted the key information, the who, what, when, why, but the where is not highlighted. And it's just a little bit of an inconsistency. It's not that what she did was wrong, but adding that bold would make it a little bit more clear. I like the idea of attaching the information and also the voucher to attend, but it's not necessary because it's a mandatory meeting, which is a good point. And also, if it's a mandatory meeting, no one should have to contact you to say that they won't be able to make it. I would suggest rewording it. So, these are some good suggestions. Overall, it's a good rough draft, and it is a good rough draft, but here are some very specific things that she can do to make it better. And notice, it's encouraging, it's evaluative, and it makes very specific suggestions for improvement. It's a good job of peer review. So, I hope this is helpful. Just wanted to check in with you, and I'll give you an example of what we're looking for peer review. So, thanks for your time. You take care. Bye-bye.